BANKAI.
Yo. Hello and welcome back to another Bleach reaction. Today we will be reacting to episode 10 titled The Battle.
Wait, there's battles in Bleach?
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
Some of the best battles in all of shonen anime or anime period happen in Bleach.
Period.
Period. Welcome back to another episode. We're so excited, especially after last week's episode, to jump into this one. Last week, we got the reveal that Unohana was the first Kinpachi, part of the Gotei 13. That was huge. That was a bomb. And we also got, and by the way, with the Unohana thing, reading some of the comments and looking back and thinking back on Bleach, the signs were there. They were there. The seeds had been planted, which was just crazy to see. And Ichigo, and I believe Renji, but mostly just Ichigo, is on his way to meet the creator of Zanpakuto's, which I don't know what the heck he is about to get revealed to him, but I am so excited. And I feel like we're gonna get another bomb in this episode.
These characters kind of remind me. Was it like Squad Zero, right?
Yeah,
They kind of remind me of like like the Greek gods. Like,
oh, okay.
It's like heaven. Like they went higher than where they were in Soul Society, and they all just have like different quirks, and they're all kind of goofy, but also like really badass. Like that's what the Greek gods are to me.
Hell yeah. I love all of them, and I can't wait to really meet and spend time with this new character up there that we haven't really spent time with. And again, I really don't know what we're going to get revealed, but I feel like we're going to get a huge reveal in today's episode again. But without further ado, let's just save all of our thoughts to the very end of the episode and jump right into this one. So without further ado, let's just get started. Episode 10 of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc.
And there's
Go ahead.
3 more episodes?
After this one, I think there's 3.
Dang.
So yeah, let's just do it. The battle. And Kenny cried in the last episode, which was crazy.
Yeah, he did. Bro, she's literally killing you over and over again. Like, he keeps blacking out, and she's killing him. She's like, she is
and healing him,
beasting him right now. Like, he is not even close.
Flashback? Kenny flashback?
Baby Kenny?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Ooh. Love those.
Oh my God.
So many people.
As a kid, dude.
Yeah.
As a kid. Dang, he gave her that scar as a kid. The music is beautiful.
Damn.
This shit is beautiful. Damn. Whoa, dude. Damn.
Ooh.
BANKAI.
Yo. Incredible. Wow. I mean, she's got the strength, and with healing, she's like even stronger.
Yeah, but she's even saying like the only person stronger than me is you, like, which is wild. You just gotta wake up.
He has to die to be born again into his true self. This is insane.
Bathed in blood. Here we go.
Someone has to die. Oh my God, this is so sick. Whoa, dude. What the fuck? Wow. Wow. That's so crazy. He has to.
Yeah.
He has to. Yep.
This is the best time.
Yep. For real.
Oh.
It's the voice of his Zanpakuto.
Zanpakuto, that's what I meant. Zanpakuto. Damn. Finally.
Whoa, dude. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was beautiful. That was incredible.
Yeah, definitely top fight so far.
Yeah, that's... it gave me chills, dude.
One of my favorites so far.
Okay.
I knew there was going to be some catch. They set it up like...
I love him already. Love it. Love it. I love you. I love this guy.
Be fun, you guys. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
come on.
You guys are young. Oh.
This guy fucking rules, dude.
Oh. Oh.
Whoa. Crazy. Yikes, called out.
Yeah. Oh God. Ooh.
Oh my God.
Oh, damn. Is that the end already?
That was too fucking fast. That was not real. That was a half episode.
We say that every time.
Oh, we do get a post-credit scene.
See, we waited.
We waited.
It's always 3 days with Ichigo, huh?
It's biblical.
Oh, shit.
Ichigo did not pass.
Ichigo did not make it. Oh, fudge.
Wow.
I mean, he's a little bit.
Ichigo.
Woo! Oh!
Wow, dude. Let's go.
Ooh, he is roasting the fuck out of Ichigo right now.
Ruthless.
Look at those sonic rings. Damn. Yes. Where is he? Oh my gosh.
I mean,
next episode, we're gonna get that.
That wasn't a post-credit scene. That was a whole
know.
Extra part of the episode.
Unohana. R.I.P.
Is that it? Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
Me
so
too.
I wasn't sure if we'd get it this early in the season, but not early in the season, but like in this season at all. Because he's gonna go talk to his pops about everything. Finally. Yeah, that conversation just needs to happen.
Between him and Ishin.
Yeah. And even Ishida's dad. Like there needs to be some conversation, or even Ishida, like he needs to confide in him, like, and say like, hey, this is what's going on right now, because Ichigo does that shit where he just keeps it all to himself. And in this instance, he's like, this guy, the Zanpakuto number one. Zanpakuto number one.
Etsu, or it's gonna take me a while to remember names and terms.
He said
like
his name like 7 times.
Yeah, he really did. The Shuchi. I tried to write it down, but not take my eyes off this.
Asauchi.
I'll look it up just so.
I said it in the episode. Asauchi.
Yeah. Because I don't want to disrespect.
Don't you know?
Be disrespectful with my
don't you know?
pronunciation.
I think it's Asauchi.
Yeah, right here. Asauchi. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, but go ahead, because it seems like Ichigo doesn't and never had an Asauchi because of how he gained his soul powers from Rukia in the first place. Not saying that Zangetsu necessarily came from Rukia, but he didn't start. It seems like, this is what I love, it seems like they all start with the Asauchi, and then they sort of imprint on it, or they sort of form this bond and relationship, and their blade becomes personalized to them, because
of their like soul.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes like intertwined with their soul. So yeah, Ichigo just kind of like went past that point, and yeah.
And if there's one thing Ichigo's not good at, he can fight all day, but he's not good at dealing with his emotions. That's
emotions, or being patient.
Or being patient.
Yeah.
And that's kind of interesting too, because he's never really had to be patient.
Well, yeah.
Necessarily. Like, he's always kind of figured something out.
Not even figure something out. He was just like forced to not be patient.
That's
like,
true too.
You have 2 days to learn the hardest thing anyone has ever learned. Here you go, Ichigo.
Yeah.
Like, they give him 3 days, and he's just like, usually they'd extend the deadline, but there wasn't time to extend the deadline. This time there was, and he's like, nah, you're just not ready. Like, we can't. I'm not gonna do it for you. Which is everyone else is like, we have to do it because like you're the ace in the hole. Like we have to do this for you to save everyone. In this instance, it was like, you don't have to do this necessarily right now, but you need to figure your own stuff out before
you even set foot in Soul Society again, battle or no battle, because everybody else is getting stronger. Everybody else is improving themselves, and their abilities, Kenpachi, even Renji, everybody.
And they're already like self-realized. Like they know what they want, and they know their history, and like Ichigo has just been pushed onto him so recently. He is just like not able he's like trying to like push everything down, like we said, and then just like, keep going, but that's gonna affect that would affect anyone, and like, I mean, especially like battle and all of these things that he has to do.
Right.
Yeah,
because there's this whole other side of himself that he hasn't dealt with because he doesn't know anything about it. And as is the case with Ichigo, most of the time, what ends up happening is when he loses his Soul Reaper abilities, which he heavily relies on, he has to look deeper within himself to find find out and figure out other parts of himself to really regain some of that strength. I mean, we kind of saw that a little bit in the Fullbringer arc as well, too. He started out that arc with no power, no Soul Reaper powers at all. And we see him kind of have to figure things out. And here again, I think now will be the time where he either has to or both. He either has to just ask his dad, talk to his dad, figure out, who his mom was, their history with the Quincy's, maybe even like their whole relationship, his father and mother's relationship.
Yeah.
Like, how did that even happen? Some Romeo and Juliet type shit.
Well, it was
and
like
tap into those powers.
Yeah.
Or just like figure out who he is, and then he'll be able to become a more powerful Soul Reaper. But then again, he could also tap into those and maybe learn that he has the ability to use some of these Quincy powers as well.
Yeah, and I liked in this episode specifically, I mean, it was just like the chain of events, but it was like paced so awesome, and having, the Kenpachi fight, and also having going, not really back and forth because it was kind of solved before we even got to see Ichigo and Renji, but just having like the difference between Kenny and Ichigo, where like they're both, Kenny grew so much from not suppressing his powers and just like learning how to deal with it, and also like hearing his Zanpakuto for the first time, like crazy, and Ichigo's like 2 or 3 steps back because of like what he hasn't realized in himself yet. Like, Kenny suppressed that, like Ichigo suppressed that, and Kenny's like coming out the other end.
Yes, Kenny's on the other end of all of that. And let's just talk about the Kenny and Unohana fight. I mean, incredibly beautiful, the fight, the animation itself. But again, we've talked about it before. The lighting was incredible. The music, it gave me chills. Everything about it, like, was extremely moving. Like, amidst battle and blood and blades.
I mean, yeah,
the 3 Bs.
It's just so fitting. Like her, Bankai. Like, it was just like a blood Bankai. It was so awesome.
It was incredible to see, and not only that, but for Kenny to hear the voice of his Zanpakuto at the very end was,
and it kind of sounded like her too.
yeah.
And yeah, I was like kind of confused. I was like, oh, because she was Kenpachi, and there can't be 2 Kenpachis at once. Like, maybe that's why he was able to hear it now that she's gone.
But I also think it was just because he was holding himself back.
I think so too. And that was a crazy. I mean, that was just a crazy, because we've seen him get like kind of bodied in previous episodes, but he's usually been on top. And even when he did fight Ichigo, I was like, dude, this guy's so strong. But to find out, like, yeah, he wasn't even tapping into like everything that he can do.
Well, and what a great,
like,
what a great reason for him and Unohana to not reach their full potential, because they want to prolong these battles, and when they really feel unmatched, they have to figure out a way to make the battles more interesting. So
it's not fun.
Even subconsciously suppress their abilities so that they can just, have a little bit of fun with everybody, or their kind of fun, But it was so tragic in the end too when Unohana died. Like, him so sad for her death, not just because of who she was to him, but because what she gives to him,
what she symbolizes too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and she is the only person that is on his level, or for a time was stronger than him. But of course, finding out that he was always stronger than her, just suppressing,
which is crazy,
his powers. But like she said, with Yuha Bach and Ichigo, Ichigo before he got kicked out right now. But
before
Ichigo,
he got wrecked.
Byakuya, I think, was even shown. Like, everybody is upping their game. Everybody's upping their game. And that's what, again, going back to Ichigo, that's what Ichigo has to learn too. It's like, everybody's stepping up right now. And so you can just go figure your stuff out, and need to go figure your stuff out, because, everybody else is stepping up. And if there's something holding you back and not allowing you to step up, then you don't really need to be here.
Yeah, he's like
which is like crazy.
He's getting benched.
Yeah.
He's getting benched, essentially.
Yeah.
For just a little bit.
And it was just so crazy to hear him be so harsh. And I think you need to be harsh with Ichigo. Like,
oh, yeah.
Because Ichigo will always push it and say, like, I got it, I could do it, I could do it, I could do it. Because he's always, like you said, had to.
I mean, that's what he did in the episode.
Yeah.
He's like, no, there's not a time limit. And he's like, yeah, that's my time limit. It's emotional time limit, and I'm just you're not worthy.
Well, again, yeah, emotional time limit. Like it's not all about stamina and battle and fighting. It's about like your emotional connection with your Zanpakuto. And the last thing I really want to touch on is something that you were saying during the credits of the episode. You were just kind of speculating and saying that as we see the Asauchi, as we got like introduced to them, and I don't think you were saying this was the case, but you were talking about their eyes and how the significance of just eyes and now that we've sort of seen the Soul King and all we really have seen of him outside of just being in this gem are his eyes and how they look really crazy. I mean, at first I thought they looked like kind of crosses, but apparently looking a little deeper into it online without trying to spoil myself or without getting spoiled, which I successfully navigated.
Here we go.
Don't
spoil me.
No, it's like 4 pupils that kind of like come in on the corners of his eye that make the whites of his eye look like a cross.
Ew, like a bug?
I guess like a bug, yeah.
Mm.
But you were just talking about, and I think this is what's so interesting, you were just saying that wouldn't it be crazy, wouldn't it be funny, just kind of speculating, if an Asauchi, if like the Soul King was a Zanpakuto that was like fully awakened or fully realized or fully sentient and like existed. And even if, the reason I want to bring that up is because even if that's not the case with the Soul King, which I'm not saying it is or isn't, and please, we're experiencing this story for the very first time, or this part of the story for the very first time, so if what we're saying sounds crazy to you and sounds foolish to you and sounds dumb, don't, just let us, kind of go on this journey right now.
Or if it's true, don't let us know.
Yeah. But outside of the Soul King, even if it's not him, that could happen with I think someone else. That could be someone else. That could be the case with someone else. Like, and I just think that was so interesting that you brought that up because
because I mean, this pretty much just like solidified that
they
he's like, oh yeah, all those girls were Zanpakuto, and you can't even tell the difference between a Soul Reaper and a Zanpakuto.
Right.
Right. Like they've never experienced Zanpakutos looking like humans or women or Soul Reapers.
Zabimaru looked like a baboon or some sort of monkey, but
like they were all out.
Yeah, they were all out and about.
They weren't in like their subconscious, like we've seen Ichigo.
We've seen Zabimaru. Oh yeah, Zangetsu in Ichigo's consciousness, but we've seen Zabimaru like. I don't know if anybody else could see him, but we've seen him.
That's what I mean. I don't know if anyone else can.
We've seen him in Soul Society. Like he was like not tending to Renji's wounds, but when Renji was all wounded, he was like, talking to him.
Yeah, I think I remember that. But in my memory, I don't remember anyone doing that. So that's why they were like, "Oh, shooty!" Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
But that would be cool. And that might be a reason why he's, even that line he said, like, what's better, like Zanpakuto or Soul Reapers? Like, being a Zanpakuto could be like a self-realized, awakened Zanpakuto
to be able to exist separately.
Yeah, so that might be,
and I think
because Soul Reapers without Zanpakuto, like,
yeah,
they can do stuff, but like, come on, like,
and I think he said that too because like he was trying to rile the Asauchi. He was trying to like rile them up. If they can be riled up, like they have feelings, they have
crying.
Emotions. Yeah, they are.
Or drooling.
I think they were crying.
Well, they have mouths. They might have been drooling for like, oh, I want to battle.
But yeah, it could be. But I think they were crying because they're, we're talking about emotions. I mean, it could have been. Yeah.
I mean, as like crying, it's like, are they being forced to fight or like why would they be
all
crying?
I'm saying is like they
were drooling.
They were crying.
They were drooling. They had tongues. Like
he was he was saying that to rile them up because they have feelings and they get angry, they get sad, they get upset, and so just to humanize him in this way was absolutely incredible. And I feel like we're gonna learn. We still have a lot to learn, but I do feel like we learned so much. Like this episode was jam packed, and I hate saying it right after the episode. It does take time, but like that fight, that Kenny Unohana fight, you were talking about being your favorite fight so far. Like That Yamamoto fight was obviously
I know. It was like top.
Like neck and neck.
It was like top tier. But like, like we were talking, like the music, the meaning, that moment when they both are just like, like bearing their souls, but like bearing their skin.
Right.
And it's just like full skeleton. Like that was so crazy.
Yeah.
That was so crazy. And yeah, it was awesome. And
Yeah.
just like how, he's like, I keep blacking out and like I keep coming back, and she's just like bodying him.
Kill
like,
you over and over and over,
like
and
killing
heal you
him
over and over and over till you fucking wake up.
And he doesn't even realize it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was.
Well, that's what I mean.
It was
like,
great.
It was great, and I hate after the end of every episode, like, because I'm coming out of it and I'm just with all my emotions still super fresh, and I want to be like, damn, that was my favorite episode. That was my favorite episode. But this is how good this season is that at the end of every episode, I'm like reassessing everything that's come before, and I don't need to rank it. I don't need to place it right now, but it's fucking up there. It is up there this episode, and it was absolutely incredible. We have 3 episodes left to go. And it's only going to get crazier and crazier. I think next week's episode is going to be so much fun. With Ichigo, his dad, maybe we'll get a conversation, more information, and some backstory there.
I hope so, because I've been waiting for that for a long time.
Yeah,
it feels like
same.
Yeah.
But we react to these episodes every single week, so we'll be back again to react to episode 11 next week. And we only have 3 episodes left, like I said, so it's going to be crazy. Please, if you enjoy these episodes at all, these discussions at all, consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. And if you're a Patreon or YouTube member, you get access to the full, uncut, uncensored version of these reactions, which if you want to become a member, click join somewhere next to the subscribe button on this video. It's like, I think it's like $5 on YouTube, and it might be like $3 on Patreon. So if you want to go to Patreon, that's patreon.com/volume1pod. Access to all of that. You get other perks too. But again, you get access to the full uncut, uncensored reactions of these episodes and any other reactions that we do. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for being here, spending time with us. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Again, spoiler free, but
if you want to talk spoilers, just put a
Just put a spoiler warning and then maybe a couple of spaces, because I know that's part of the fun too. Talk with other people who've already kind of experienced this. So yeah, just being considerate, I guess. You're right. But yeah, let us know any and all thoughts, because this is a time to be a Bleach fan. This is an amazing time to be a Bleach fan, and this has been just such a fucking blast from start to finish, and we're not even done yet. So thank you guys for being here along this crazy journey with us along this crazy journey. So anyway, the only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro. That's always the same and never changes, which today, Mehgan, is... I wish we knew his thing. That'd be so cool to say.
What thing?
Number 1 Zanpakuto. What did he say?
Number 1 Zanpakuto guy?
I don't want to go through. It's going to be a whole thing.
Lover.
Should we just go through and see what he says?
I mean,
it's not worth it, huh? It's going to take too much time. You're right
there.
I am number 1 Zanpakuto creator.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And until next time, I am number 1 Zanpakuto creator. Wow!